Here's a huge commitment to announce for Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, and Colorado Buffaloes. And it might not be as surprising to Coach Prime as it might be to everybody else. As this kid has said, he's played for Coach Prime, and he's known Coach Prime since he was 4 years old, and he played for him when he coached with his dad back in the day when he was a young kid. So this guy here said he's coming to make plays for Colorado for Coach Prime. He was originally signed, or committed, should I say, to Kansas State, as he is one of the top players out of Kansas. He committed to Kansas State before flipping to Notre Dame, where it was pretty solid. We thought he was going there, and then all of a sudden, Colorado signs Coach Prime. Coach Prime in Colorado contacted this guy December 6th to offer him. December 8th, he decommitted from Notre Dame after talking with his family, and that's when he decided to make the commitment to Colorado and Coach Prime. He will be a freshman coming in this season. Could be a possible red shirt, but he's an all-purpose back, stronger than what he's looked, slightly undersized at 5'9", 165. So possibly could take a year on that Power 5 level to get that weight up, get a little bit stronger in the weight room. Other than that, if he was to play as a freshman, he's one of those guys who's like a home run hitter. 4.3 type speed and can break away at any time. So these type of guys, you just got to get the ball in his hands. This is a big time move, big time pickup for Deion Sanders and Colorado. And I guess you could start calling him Optimus Prime, not just Coach Prime now, because the coaching staff that he's putting together is forming like Voltron to make some things happen. You call these guys the Avengers or something, because they're making it happen starting right now. Another 4-star signing for Coach Prime. How many more to come after that? How many more 4 stars to come after that? Will Trey Sanders from Alabama be joining Colorado too? There's been a lot of highly ranked and talented players that have been linked to Colorado since Coach Prime has been signed. So we're going to see what happens coming up soon. Let me know what you think. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. We're about to say peace and melodies. Yeah. And here's another great coaching move made by Coach Prime in Colorado, bringing on recruiting ace Nick Williams, joining Coach Prime and staff as the defensive line coach, and also very key in recruiting for Colorado to make that rebuild happen. He was part of the Georgia recruiting team that brought in several big-time key players for the Georgia Bulldogs championship run. After that, he was picked off by Jimbo Fisher in Texas A&M, and that's where they produced the #1 recruiting class in the nation, including one player that Coach Prime really wanted, and that player was Shamar Stewart out of Miami, Florida, who went to Texas A&M, and I'm sure he was heavily recruited by this guy. And this guy will have some influence on flipping some of those guys who are thinking about getting into the transfer portal, which Texas A&M has one of the highest rates in the country. 16 total players in the portal, and more could be coming after the bowl game. And a recruiter like this, Coach Nick Williams, he's one that has a special relationship with these players. They look at him more like a mentor, big brother figure. He has that experience as a former player at UGA. Kirby Smart saw something in him. Jimbo Fisher saw something in him, and now Coach Prime has seen something in him. He was a defensive analyst for Texas A&M. He worked some as a defensive line coach at Georgia, and now he comes over to Colorado as the main man on the defensive line for the Buffs. This is another good, young, talented signing by Coach Prime to add to his staff. If you're trying to be a big dog in recruiting, you must get big dog recruiters. They make a difference. These guys who relate to the players, who can go in there and speak to the families, who can speak to them from a former player's perspective. This is what recruiting is all about. Coach Prime is getting the right pieces in place for Colorado to be a major player in the transfer portal, getting 4 and 5 stars, which will lead to, as I said before, Colorado college football preseason top 25. Let me know what you think, man. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, all the others go. I'm about to say peace and melodies. Yeah. Coach Prime has also added this offensive line coach to his staff. Thanks to his offensive coordinator he brought over from Kent State, Mr. Sean Lewis. He's the offensive coordinator, so he wanted to bring his offensive line coach. They're going to be running a fast-paced offense, one of the fastest in the country, and he wanted to have an offensive line coach in sync with him that he worked with in the past, and that is Bill O'Boyle. And that's a big fella, too. It looked like he played offensive line, of course, and he's a 30-year veteran coach from the middle of America. He's used to the snow, coming from Des Moines, Iowa. These are the type no-nonsense type guys that Coach Prime likes to have on his staff. and he's brought over by, once again, the offensive coordinator from Kent State. They've worked together this past year and in the past, running that fast-paced offense. I think Coach Prime is building something that's going to be special to watch in Boulder, Colorado. You can see his resume right here. Basically, started and played at Western Illinois and started his coaching career at Chadron State as an O-line coach and kept that going through Western Illinois, back to Chadron State. Also, the big fellas had a stint in Colorado before at Colorado Mesa as the offensive coordinator. So he's also been to Southern Illinois, South Dakota, and then lastly at Kent State. He's going to be a great addition, I think, for Colorado, especially on that offensive line, to have some cohesiveness with that offensive coordinator. This is going to be something big for Coach Prime. He's already building out that staff. So this kind of tells you right there that, I guess, Coach Murkison, I think his name was, back at Jackson State, he will not be coming along for the ride. Will those guys stay back at Jackson State, though, and continue their pursuit of greatness with the Jackson State Tigers? And once again, Coach Prime adds another veteran to his coaching staff, and I think this is a great addition. He will also serve as the running game coordinator, and I think splitting those duties of running game and passing game coordinators will help this offense tremendously. Let me know what you think, man. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, all this from Mark, the same piece of music. Yeah. I had to make sure I address this one because they're attacking my dog. They're attacking my dog, Neely. Is Neely wrong for going to Colorado to cover Coach Prime? Is this permanent? Is it just for the pregame show, being that he is still the head coach of Jackson State football right now? Is it warranted that he goes to Colorado to cover Coach Prime? Should he have on a J hat? Should he have on a J shirt? I've seen a lot of YouTubers, maybe just this one particular YouTuber, really going in on Big Neely for being there covering Coach Prime, doing his job, doing what he's doing. Now, the question is, does his job entail for him to go follow Coach Prime? Does his job says that you should be in Colorado enjoying the facilities and festivities with Coach Prime? Will you be Coach Prime's official, will they start something themselves for Coach Prime and Neely to do something? Will he leave the pregame show? He's there in Colorado rocking a Colorado Nike hat just like Shador is. He's in the crowd enjoying everything. He's there doing his thing. But is he wrong for it? Is he disloyal for it? He's an old head who's been at Jackson State, who's been put in his time, and who's created a show with the pregame show that I'm sure didn't get as much views before Coach Prime as it is now. And now that makes it business for Neely. Neely's in the content creating game, so he must create content to bring in revenue. And what has upped his revenue since he's come there? Coach Prime. And what a lot of people did, they pigeonholed themselves and called and named their show or whatever they created after Jackson State, not knowing that Coach Prime could always leave at any time, and the cash cow is Coach Prime, not really Jackson State. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know if you think that Neely should have been there rocking a Colorado hat, or he should have been rocking a JSU hat. Which one? Does it show his loyalty? Does it show disloyalty? Or is that a business move by Neely and Coach Prime? Let me know what you think, man. Leave a like, subscribe, comment out. Other stuff off the same piece of Middle East. Yeah.
They were waiting all night for this. The loudest ovation, not for a KJ Simpson
Coach
three.
Prime and the crew attends the Buffalo's basketball game, and the crowd went crazy. The loudest ovation of the night when they showed Coach Prime, Deion Sanders Jr., Shador Sanders and the family on the screen, and they went crazy in the stands. Oh my gosh. This is a real type student section, a real type fan base that's going crazy when they see Coach Prime in the building. You're talking about excitement from all over, from basketball. It transcends the whole school, from all over, from basketball, football, baseball, you name it. The hockey team is getting crunk. The golf team is getting crunk. Everybody is getting the uptake because Coach Prime is there. Everybody getting a shot in the arm, so to speak, because Coach Prime is on campus and he's there. And it's like he's in two places at one time. Wasn't he just at JSU practice? Damn, that private jet is getting some miles up on that thing, boy. Coach Prime is here and there, shaking and baking. He's making it factually known that, yeah, I did show up at a football game and played, and then went and showed up at a baseball game and was actually on the bench and ready to play. They just didn't play me. So he's like Houdini. Coach Prime is showing why he is who he is and why he went to Boulder, Colorado. They're going to support him. They got the resources too. This is going to be something we've never seen before, the magnitude we've never seen before. They're going to be in the top 25 next year, this coming year. And I might be being modest by saying top 25. I should be going higher. But we're going to see how this portal goes, and we'll get back to you with more. Coach Prime just attended the Colorado Buffaloes basketball game, and it was the loudest ovation of the night.
Deion Sanders has entered the building.
Let me know what you think, man. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, remember to say peace and melodies. Yeah. Wow, Coach Prime is back with another banger. He's going to hire Mississippi Valley coach Vincent Dancy as an assistant coach. Of course, we've seen how much Coach Prime has confessed his love for Coach Dancy and what he's done at Mississippi Valley State, but now he's going to add him to his staff as the safeties coach and give him a sizable salary increase, which is going to be great for both parties. Dancy going to come in and work hard, coming from the HBCU ranks to represent that culture, and is also saying, like, what can you say, man? I'm not SWAC. So I'm not giving back to my folks. I'm elevating people. I'm bringing a guy from the HBCU level to the Power 5 level. Is unprecedented as a head coach, and now I'm doing it by bringing up my assistants also. Reaching back, giving back, getting good, strong, young coaches who's going to be a part of his coaching tree coming soon. He's going to have his own coaching tree like Nick Saban has. You know what I mean? When they talk about Nick Saban and all the coaches that come from him, that's what Coach Prime is building. Colorado is going to be a powerhouse. I'm sitting here telling you, I'm not overstating it. I'm not overhyping it. They're going to do their thing. Recruiting, this transfer portal is going to be like free agent on steroids, free agency on steroids. They can literally pick and choose from the players that they want to recruit. They can really pick and choose from the players that they want to recruit. Top 4 or 5-star recruits that's in the transfer portal. They can look at their film in actual game situations playing against top-notch talent. You can really see whether you got Jane or you got Tarzan by looking at this film of these transfer guys and then taking your pick. And social media has made it to where these guys want to come play for them. They know that they're going to enhance their social media. What do guys want to do now, these young players? They want followers. They want to be independent. They want to be content creators. What better place to go to than the #1 content creating team, the #1 program online, followed, social media, as far as making an impact? It's Coach Prime and wherever he goes, and right now he's at Colorado, and Colorado has a strong backing in social media and with resources. So this is going to be huge for Coach Prime, getting Coach Dancy from Mississippi Valley State to join him on his staff. This is going to be a big resume boost for him. Congratulations to Coach Dancy. You know what to do. Let me know what you think. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. We're about to do the same. Peace and melodies. Yeah.